Hello, and welcome to hopefully what is going to be a series of guides on Phantasy Star Online 2. The game's coming out for North America next year, so I hope this guy's going to be still relevant at that time. But worst case, I'll just make a new one. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm just looking at an easy and cheap way to grind your weapon to plus 35 for your level 75 quests. Because if you're like me, you're gonna reach level 75, you'll be poor as hell, you won't have the items you need to grind the quote-unquote normal way, and you need a quick and easy way to do this. And the quickest and easiest way I've found is by using collection files effectively. So if you don't know what a collection file is, let me show you. I'm gonna go and get one. So first step is to talk to Pudding at the equipment counter and go into collection file. You're gonna see a list of files here. I have 5 in my inventory right now. I've prepared for this video, you'll see. But basically what you want to do to get fodder for your weapons, like those weapons are just gonna be food for the weapon you want to grind. So basically you look at those files and you see they all give a plus 30 weapon of some sort. The weapon really doesn't matter, you just want to take a few of them. Like if you're a free account you can take 3, if you're a premium you can take 5 at the same time. And they all require the same thing. So for example, if I go to this file here and I check the sheet, you're gonna see that it gives a Mars something plus 30, and to do that you need those 3 weapons. If you look at those weapons, you're gonna see that this first one here says, like, enemy appears frequently in these quests, and that's an EQ, but we don't care about that. Like, that's something that confused me for a long time, and that's why I wanted to explain it. But what the important part is the target enemy, which are Naberius natives, for example. Those can be found in free exploration in the forests. Super easy. You just go, you grind the forest exploration quest until you have 100% on this, and then this weapon will drop. It starts at 0%, and the more enemies you kill that qualify for this target enemy here, the higher it will go. And eventually at 100%, the next enemy that qualifies is automatically going to drop that item. Going to do that again for Darkers. Darkers will spawn pretty much on any maps, but you'll find almost only Darkers if you go to the Ruins, for example, so that's a good map to farm for this. And finally, the third one is just all enemies. And all enemies is literally what it is, all enemies, so just kill things, and this thing will drop automatically. And if you have all 3 active at the same time, the progress will be on all of them, like all your sheets at the same time. Like if you look at my sheets, I have 5. They're all at that point now. Like, as you can see, I've already dropped 2 of them, and I have the third one at 100%, just because I want to show the behavior of what happens when you get it. And we're going to do that just now. And don't worry about it, I'm just going to skip. I'm going to skip ahead to whenever I get the weapon in the video. And here we are. I have all my weapons. And now that I have those, you're gonna see a pop-up. That's it. Congratulations, I got... It's gonna prompt me for like... Oh no, it only prompted me once. But like, if I look at in my inventory now, I have all these plus 30 weapons. So let's go back to the ship, and I'm gonna show you how to grind using those. Okay, so back on the ship, you want to come to the shopping district, where you have all the shops, you have the item lab, you have the potion place, whatever, just items. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come here to item grinding. And by the way, just a side note, something important you'll want to look at before you start grinding your weapon is the grind cap on it. Like, let me find a weapon that is valid. Well, this weapon should do. So you can see the grind value of that weapon here at the bottom, like I'm gonna point it with my mouse, is 30. So that means I can only grind this weapon to plus 30 maximum. And that can be upgraded up to 35 by grinding weapons with the same name into it. We're not gonna do this because it's not part of this tutorial necessarily. Because like what I recommend is to buy your weapon off the shop. Like especially if you're stuck. Like if you're stuck, just buy your weapon from the shop, the player shop. Make sure it's grind value plus 30 by going into the details on the second page. Well, you want plus 35. And then you'll be on your way to grind it. So I'm gonna use the novel. It is a max of 30, but it really doesn't matter because like that's not what I'm trying to do. Like the one I grinded to plus 35 is the Val series, which I upgraded to the Atlas, which can be upgraded a second time to be one of the best weapons in the game. So I'm gonna show you which weapon you want to buy to get it to plus 35, honestly, because like it's a good investment. But like, let's go with the novel machine gun now, because that's what I want to grind to plus 30. So you can see that it has a grind value of 0 now here in the menu. Grind value is 0, and after it's going to be 0. But if I put that Mars weapon here, plus 30, automatically I get to plus 10. We're going to confirm that. That's going to use lambda grinders. And the reason why I say you should go that way is because if you're like me, you're going to get to that level 75 and you're going to have like 8 lambda grinders in your inventory. You have no idea what they are, how to get them, and you're super confused. But at least using that method, it really doesn't take much to upgrade. Like after 4, you'll be perfectly fine, tops. I have 3 in my inventory right now just because I was running stuff, but like, let's do this. If I say yes, it's gonna upgrade to plus 10. And at plus 10, you're gonna need photon spheres to be able to unlock their potential. So let me just go and get that. I think it's gonna be in there. So I just want spheres. Okay, never mind. Photon. I want a few photon spheres. I'm just gonna take everything out, mostly because I think I'm gonna need 6 or something. So let's go back to that novel machine gun. It's gonna say, do you want to unlock the ability? Obviously you want to do that, you don't really have a choice. And just so that like you understand a little more what it does, that ability will give you a boost of some sort. Like this one is a boost damage by 8% and boost critical rate by 10%, which is pretty good. Now that the potential is unlocked, we can repeat the process again. So we have a second weapon that is plus 30. We're going to feed it into it. Automatically we're at plus 20. So we're going to confirm. Yes. There you go. Going to upgrade the potential a second time. And I'm going to put that at plus 30 just now. There you go, maximum. 3 weapons, and it's done. Complete. We're going to upgrade its potential one more time. And there you go. 3 weapons. And you've maxed out your grind level for a weapon. Obviously, for a plus 35, you'll need 1 more weapon. I just needed 3 because that weapon caps at plus 30. But it's that easy. It is that easy. You pick up 3 collection files. Like, to recap. I'm gonna recap. You pick up 3 collection files from here. You go and grind whatever it's asking you to grind right here. Like, let me remove that sheet. and pick it up again just for you. I can't because I've already picked it up, but like... So you come here, obtain sheet. Then you go and grind for some mobs until you have everything you need. And then you use the plus 30 weapons to grind your existing weapon. And now, like I was saying, you don't want to grind any random weapon necessarily. So like if I go and look for the Val weapon, because like depending on your class, all of your classes are gonna have a Val weapon. So for example, if I go with the Val Ars, that's the weapon for a hunter, I think. No, it's not. Anyways, it's a weapon for one of the classes. So for example, you would buy that. You want to make sure that it's plus 35. That one is plus 31. We don't want that. Mostly because otherwise you'll need to buy 2 of them and mash them together to raise your grind cap. This one is perfect. It has a max of 35 right here, the grind value. So you can just buy it as is and upgrade it all the way to plus 35. It's a good thing to look for quite a few affixes that will boost you as well. But that's a little too much in details. Like I don't want to go into that much details in that video. I can make a different video eventually, depending on what people want to see. I don't even know if people are going to watch this in the first place. But yeah, that is the gist of it. Just get your collection files for plus 30 weapons, grind the mobs you need, drop all 3 weapons that you're supposed to get, and then get your free plus 30 weapons. 3 at a time, and then use out those plus 30 to grind the weapon of your choice, the one you want to get to plus 35, and there you go, you're done. Class quest complete. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully, I'll see you again in a different guide to PSO2. Have a wonderful day.